welcome back to my channel. I'm Reena.MayyBeauty if you didn't know already. So I'll be doing the look you just saw in the intro, and if you want to see how I achieved this look, just keep on watching. So first up, I'm going to use my Revlon photoready primer and just dot that around my face and then just smooth it in. So I'm going to keep rubbing in the primer to make sure it's all covered around my face. Then I'll be using my MAC Cosmetics Studio Sculpt foundation with my DU Care foundation brush and just buffing that in my skin. So I'm just taking a tiny bit of foundation and put that around my face, and then I'll be taking a second amount of foundation and then applying that as to just double layer. So as you can see, this will be my second layer. So I find it better to add layers of your foundation. You don't want to put too much on your brush and then you'll just look like a cake face. So bit by bit, one layer, then two layer, it should be amazing. So now I'm taking my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just blending the foundation into my skin more, as no one likes lines from a brush. So next up, I'm using my LaGirl Pro Concealer and just applying that where I want to conceal and areas that I want more brighter. And so as you can see here, I'm going to do my smile line because they're absolutely awful. I hate mine, and this will just fill them up. So I'm taking the same sponge that I blended out my foundation with, and I'm going to blend out the concealer now, as you can see. So just keep blending and blending and blending until you feel that it's blended enough. My arm started to literally ache, and you'll see that at the end as I've done bloopers for a change, because I don't usually do bloopers. So you literally don't want to be looking like this, so it's time to contour. So I'll be taking this warmer shade of contour, kind of like alternative for a bronzer. So I'll apply this first. We're taking this darker shade and just going underneath the shade that I just put. Basically, what I found out about doing this technique is that it will make your face look much more defined than just one contour colour. So if you mix the two together, it really does make a difference. I'm going to go back in with this warmer shade and just do the top of my head. Sculpt that forehead. I'm going to be taking that same colour and just contouring my nose. I'll be taking this Fabulous Beauty Airspun. So I'll be doing that just to define my contour more and make it more sharper and defined, and to also set the concealed areas. Then I literally keep it on for about 10 minutes and then I brush it off. So that's what I'm doing now. Use my Real Techniques beauty sponge. With it damp, I'm just pressing the excess powder into my skin. Then after all that's pressed in, I'm using my NYX matte setting spray just to set my whole entire base. Now onto my eyes. I am concealing my eyes with my LaGirl Pro Concealer. I like concealing my eyes because I feel like it gives a more better effect when you're doing eyeshadows and everything else on your eyes. And also it really defines your eyebrows. So I just patting that into my skin. Then be setting it with my Airspun. Then using my Lorac Pro palette, I'm taking the shade, I don't even know, can't remember, but it is a brown shade, the lightest brown in that palette. So I'm taking that and just putting that on my crease area because I'm going to do a slight nude, slight faint cut crease. And all the shades, colours and what I'm using, all the products will be down in the description, so just have a look after the video if you're interested in anything that I'm using. So now I'm going back in with the concealer, LaGirl Pro Concealer, just to define the cut crease. So I do define both eyes and do set it with the Airspun. And now that I'm doing my eyeliner, I'm using, what was it? It was the Super Liner by Loreal. So I'm just using that, and it's a thin felt tip super liner. Here I'm using Lash Moisturiser by Sensai Beauty, and it really does help make your lashes much more longer when you're putting on normal mascara. So you apply this first, and then you go in with the black mascara, which is this here, and just apply it. And it does make your eyelashes much more longer, and it is healthy for your eyes as well. So here I'm using Mandy lashes in the style Bombshell. So now that they are on, I'm taking this Inika Cosmetics Shimmer eyeshadow and I'm placing it in the corner of my eyes because it really does make my eyes pop in the corner. So, and then back to my LaGirl Pro Concealer, I'm just putting more concealer on my nose to define that. So here I'm using a nude lip liner. I can't remember the brand because it has been sharpened quite low, as you can see. So I'm using this first, and then I'm taking my NYX Suede liquid lip, and I'll be placing that around my lip area. Then I'll be taking my NYX Lingerie liquid lip and placing that in the centre of my lip. And now I'm just going to be blending the two colours together. Then I'm just using the concealer just to clean up any mistakes, should I say? Then for the highlighter, for my nose, I only use this for, is Technic Cosmetics Stick Highlighter. So I'm just placing that on my nose area. Then for my cheek and brow bone area, I'm using MUA Cosmetics Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter. I literally swear that a look is not complete if you don't have highlighter. I absolutely adore highlighter, and I'm sure many of you girls and guys do too. To set my entire face, I'm using the NYX Matte Setting Spray. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Hope you enjoyed my somewhat first bloopers, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next one.